Once upon a time, in the city of Thebes, ancient Greece, ruled a king named Laius and a queen named Jocasta. After years of their marriage, Queen Jocasta became pregnant for the king. With the overexcitement of the news, the king, Laius, consulted the oracle of Delphi, hoping for good news. However, the oracle delivered a bad prophecy that if the king and queen give birth to a son, the child will kill his father and marry his mother. Terrified by this prediction, the king resolved to prevent the prophecy from coming true. After 9 months of their expectations, Queen Jocasta gave birth to a son and named him Oedipus. This didn't go well with the king. He ordered his army to take the infant to a far mountain, spike him, and leave him to die in the sun. However, the soldiers thought the baby was too innocent to be killed. Instead, they sold him to another childless king and queen who adopted the boy and raised him as their own, never revealing his true origins. Oedipus grew up in the royal family believing himself to be the biological son. However, as he grew up, rumors began to circulate about his true parents. Troubled by these rumors, Oedipus decided to seek clarity from the oracle of Delphi. The oracle, however, did not answer his question directly. Instead, repeated the same prophecy given to Laius that Oedipus would kill his father and marry his mother. Terrified by this prophecy, and believing guardian royal family to be his true parents, Oedipus resolved to move to another city to avoid fulfilling the prophecy. He vowed never to return, thinking this would protect the people he believed to be his mother and father. On his way, he came to a crossroads where 3 paths met. There, he met a king traveling with his servants. The king demanded to let them pass first or use a different way. Oedipus refused, and a heated argument escalated. Angrily, Oedipus killed the king and his all servants, without knowing that it's his own father. Unaware of the man's identity, Oedipus continued his journey and arrived in Thebes. He found the city in a war and complete disorder, terrorized by the Sphinx, a monstrous creature with the body of a lion, the wings of a bird, and the head of a woman. With his wisdom, Oedipus defeated the creature and restored order in the city. The people in the new city, overjoyed by their deliverance, hailed Oedipus as a hero. Since their king, Laius, hadn't returned from his journey, they offered Oedipus to marry the widowed queen, Jocasta, and be their king. Oedipus accepted, without knowing that the king he killed was his father, and the queen he's marrying is his mother. As a king, Oedipus Thebes wisely and justly, and gave birth 2 sons and 2 daughters. However, the gods were not pleased with the unnatural union. Consequently, a terrible disaster descended upon the city. The people suffered greatly, and Oedipus consulted an oracle for solutions. The oracle revealed that the disaster was a punishment for the murder of King Laius. Oedipus vowed to find and punish the murderer, not realizing that he himself was the culprit. Oedipus invited a blind prophet to help him find the murderer and solve the disaster. The prophet revealed that Oedipus was the murderer, his own father, the king. Oedipus dismissed the prophecy and accused the prophet for conspiracy. His wife, the queen, calmed him down and remembered how her and King Laius had been told by the oracle that their son would kill his father and marry his mother, but that their son had died as an infant. As Oedipus was making inquiries, a messenger arrived from Corinth with news of Polybus's death. The messenger, seeking to comfort Oedipus, revealed that Polybus was not his real father, and that he had been given to him as a baby by a soldier. The soldier turned out to be one the servants ordered to kill and abandon the infant Oedipus in the mountain. The queen, realizing the horrifying truth, begged Oedipus to stop his inquiry, but he refused. The soldier was summoned and confessed the truth that Oedipus was indeed the son of Laius and Jocasta, the child who was ordered to be killed and abandoned, but had sold him instead. The revelation shattered Oedipus. He rushed to the palace only to find that Jocasta had hanged herself in despair. Overcome with grief and horror, Oedipus took a knife and cut out his own eyes, declaring that he could not bear to see the world after what he had done. Blinded and broken, Oedipus was cursed and exiled from Thebes. One of his daughters accompanied him, serving as his guide and caretaker. Oedipus eventually settled in Colonus, where he died after years of suffering. It was Winkle, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of my updates.